How can you get help if you are a victim of human trafficking? That's one of many important questions answered in this interview. Welcome to the program, Deputy Chief Williams. Tell us a little about yourself, just like some background.
I'll worked for the Clearwater Police Department for 32 years. I started in 1977 as a patrol officer and worked my way up through the ranks, and I retired in September of 2009 as the Deputy Police Chief.
Does human trafficking really exist in Pinellas County?
Yes, it does. It exists in Pinellas County, Tampa Bay area, and throughout the state of Florida. In fact, Florida is one of the top 3 destination states for victims of human trafficking in the United States.
What types of trafficking exist here?
There's 2 types of trafficking. One is labor trafficking, in which individuals are forced to work and provide manual labor in a variety of jobs. It could be the service industries, it could be construction, it could be agriculture, and not get paid for it. So there's labor trafficking. There's also sex trafficking. Sex trafficking is where women and children are forced into prostitution for the profit of the trafficker.
How and why do people become trafficking victims?
Most people become trafficking victims because they are promised a better life, a better income, and this is dangled in front of them to paint a picture that they can enjoy a piece of the American dream if they only go with the trafficker. They don't find a dream at all, they find a nightmare.
And will the police arrest a person who calls for help?
No.
Are trafficking victims deported if they call for help?
No.
What types of help can victims get in Pinellas County?
Everything from housing, medical assistance, mental health assistance, food, job training, legal assistance.
Are children ever trafficking victims?
Children are often trafficking victims, unfortunately.
Is it ever legal for an employer to take a person's passport or other legal documents?
No, it is not.
Is it ever legal for an employer to beat up an employee?
No, not at all.
Do U.S. citizens ever become victims of trafficking?
Yes, as a matter of fact, they are. We're actually seeing an increased number of U.S. citizens, primarily women and children, younger women and children, being trafficked into commercial prostitution operations.
Will you please tell us again what phone numbers trafficking victims can call for help?
Sure, absolutely. Locally in the Pinellas County, Tampa Bay area, we have a 24-hour human trafficking hotline, and that number is 727-562-4917. That is a recorded line that you can leave your information, and that information will be provided to one of our human trafficking detectives right away. If you have questions about human trafficking or questions about services available to trafficking victims, I would encourage the viewers to contact the Hispanic Outreach Center in Clearwater. And the Hispanic Outreach Center phone number is 727-445-9734, and they also provide services in both English and Spanish.